Call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Akwath that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the 1/3, the hopeful elect. All right, so this is part 2 of yesterday, because yesterday put up a video called "What is Cop City?" Right, going into the training ground for cops that was in this is in Atlanta, Georgia, and but what I noticed is that this video only got one view, and that one view belongs to me. Right, when I notice that my videos are getting 0 views, what I'll do is I'll watch it to make sure that it's working, make sure that it's correct, and usually that one kind of entices more people to go and watch it. So yesterday I got 0 views because this one belongs to me, which means to me that this is being either shadow banned or blocked. Right? Why? Because you're hovering over the target. When you're hovering over the target, then they will stop your information from going out. Now, this video, right, is still getting views, right, from a day or 2 ago. And this one isn't as scathing as this one here is. Okay, so they're allowing this one to be seen because it's still getting views. And I mean, I don't get a lot of views, but I know how these things work after years, right, of observation. So this one has 0 views. Okay, and then on my other channel it has 2. Okay, so very, very low. So what do? You make a part 2 and you send the people back to watch this one. Go watch part 1 to find out what Cop City is. So what we're going to do is we're going to expound upon this, because what is Cop City has everything to do with the illegal immigrants that are coming up from the southern border. Okay, and again, the brother Amawanga Bar from the main camp in New York did an excellent video on the Trojan horse, right, on how they're bringing in the migrants, right, and then the thing about the migrants is that they're bringing them in, and then not only are they bringing them to the southern border from way down in South America, as soon as they get to the border, they put them in a bus, get them across the border, and then take them to New York City and Chicago and LA, these main cities where they need police that may not speak the language. Okay? So when you type in things like migrants at police station, why are migrants sleeping, right, at police stations? That doesn't make any sense. You got to have credentials. You have to have your papers in order. Chicago migrants prefer sleeping at the police. I wonder why. All right, can you put the pieces of the puzzle together? All right, not only are they sleeping at police stations, right, once they get there, think maybe that the police are giving them jobs? Well, let's find out. Let's see. Okay, so this is 4 months, 2 months. There was another one. What was it? 100 migrants living near West District Police Station. That's in Chicago. Chicago. Seek shelter. Yeah, they're being told to go there where they're going to be taken care of. Okay? So most of these migrants are military aged men, right? And they've been promised a job, right? 100 shelter inside police stations 4 months ago. So they've been planning this. This goes directly to the Trojan horse. Okay. Now you go here. Mexican officials relocate migrant camp to shelter near McAllen, Texas. So they're building shelters, or they have shelters that they're sheltering these migrants, right? Illegal migrants. All right. It says, we're just reading into it. Let's read from the top. Authorities in Mexico announced on 3 May that they had relocated a migrant camp in a park in the border city of Reynosa, moving some 2,000 people from Central America and Haiti to a shelter in the city across from the border from McAllen, Texas. The camp of migrants, mainly from Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, and Haiti. You see this? Now, a lot of these are Jakes, right? But not necessarily all of them. Citing pandemic invoked a healthcare rule that denies migrants a chance to seek asylum. They sure are being nice to migrants, aren't they? Okay, so this is sheltering them. Let's see. But let's see. What is this? Migrants. Salakia, bear with me. I didn't exactly prepare for
This morning, newly released surveillance video is revealing more of the chilling moments leading up to what authorities say was a racist rampage at a Dollar General store in Jacksonville. The sheriff here says the images show the gut.
My gosh, this won't even stop. See, the devil done took control, right, of a lot of things, especially my video of my internet, because I don't even want this. Matter of fact, see, it won't even stop. You see, got zero control over my internet. Yeah, so I'm gonna do away with this. It's ridiculous. See if it even goes down. Okay, so there's that. How about this? Migrants. What did I? Let me see. Did I type in encampment eligible? Here we go. What's this? Let's take a look. Is that what this is? Let's see. Biden administration allowing thousands of migrants to legally work in the U.S. Wonder what that could be. Okay, let's take a look at that. What, 4 days ago? All right. The Biden administration says it will give Venezuelan migrants temporary protected status, giving them the ability to live and work in the U.S. Right? Is this about voting? This is what people think. Oh, it's just so that they can vote. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. So don't be fooled by
1 million Venezuelan migrants temporary protected status, giving them the ability to live and work in the U.S. legally for 18 months. It applies to those who arrived by the end of July. Now, this comes as the daily number of illegal border crossings soared to just over 8,000 this week.
Okay, so that's one thing. See, I put in eligible for police work. Now, what's up with that? Let me see what I can get. That's 3 years ago. I think we should look at that. Let's see. Let's look at it. Google. Why would you give them the ability to work, right? Law enforcement agencies, this is July, are facing recruitment and retention issues. It says, can immigrants help solve staffing shortages? What is this? Non-citizens. They've been working on this for a while. Okay? And anything current, they're going to try to expunge. California Dem bill will allow non-citizens to become police officers. What is this? What does this, what's going on? Let's get some scriptures here. All right. Here's what's going on here. 2 Ezra 16 and 60 what? Let's start at 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. Who is you? You Israelites, you Jakes. Of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They're coming, starting with the men of the Lord, the 1/3, right? Who fears the Lord? The elect. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Who's that? That's the elect. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. They're going to knock on the door. It ain't going to be, they ain't going to be speaking English. How about that? Right? So you can't reason. It's going to be foreigners, foreign troops, right? That have no regard, right? Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. All right? So what is that talking about? Okay? Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So, how are they going to pull this off? Okay, American citizens, the police, and the National Guard, they're going to have a hard time dealing, right, with the American people. But the migrants are being promised a job. What kind of job? Chicago law gives migrants ability to become police officers, not picking grapes, not here's a job so you can vote. Police officers, what is that? Where does that lead you? Okay, it leads you to getting grabbed up and thrown in a sea camp. All right, let's watch this. Let's look. And try to.
So I don't see that working out well. What about y'all? House Bill 3751 in Illinois has passed through the state, House, and Senate, basically saying that non-U.S. citizens, immigrants, can become police officers and deputies, even though on the federal level it says that they need to be U.S. citizens. But the bill is saying, well, since they are already in healthcare and in the military, they should be able.
And in the military, huh? Talking about migrants here. That's the slip of the tongue right there. They should be what? Eligible to be police too? Police and military?
Become police officers too. But my thing is this, we know how the immigrants feel about black people.
You hear that? His eye shall be evil towards his brother. Let alone Moab. Give Moab a badge and a gun. He's coming straight after Jake. Ham, same thing. Haji, same thing. All right. So this is how they plan on doing it. All right. So this is part 2 of yesterday's video. Watch yesterday's video. Right. What is Cop City? Right. That's where they're training these migrants for what? Cop work. They've been doing it. They're ready. They're ready when it gets shut down. These fools are going to have badges, guns, and uniforms, and they're going to be knocking on your door. All right? That's what's going on here. Go back. Come on.
Typically coming from places like Mexico. So can you imagine them being police officers or overseers, because that's what police officers are to black people here in America. So I don't see that work.
Officer, overseer. Overseer, officer. Officer, officer, overseer, overseer, overseer.
Now, well, what about y'all?
Okay. And I mean, it's pretty obvious what's going on. That's the Trojan horse, right? I'm not making this up. It's out there. Chicago law gives migrants ability to become police officers. Huh. And then Cop City goes back to what? Training military or training police officers. What police officers? Okay. These police officers, the ones that are going to grab you up. All right, so I'm going to keep this short. And what do they got? In them C camps, they got guillotines, right? And what are they going to do? All right, let's go to, I'm going to scroll. What is it, 20 or 18? Let's check 20. Right here. Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Now, where did this beheading take place? In those camps. Okay. We showed you where they were grabbed up. Yeah. Okay. What? In 2. Right? Again, Revelation 2 and 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Well, they got them guillotines in the prison, in the sea camp, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right, well, what are they going to do while they got you in there? That's going to cause you to get your head chopped up. You're going to say no. No to what? You're going to say no to this. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. You're going to say no. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So very soon, right, the stories of grabbing up Jakes, casting them into prison, trying to force them to do what? To take that C hip, right? Scroll. It's quicker for me. This. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, now, the operative word right here is causeth. Here we have forced, required, causes, required, cause. Okay, forced makes at what? You get a choice. Either you do what I tell you to do, or what? Off with your head. All right? So you know what to do. We're just in that time. And they're ready. Okay? They're ready. State, local leaders pushing to expand work permits. Huh. What's going on here? Well, you know what they're doing. They're setting this thing up. You go back to what is it? Cop City. What is Cop City, and what are they doing? Went to the wrong one. Cop City, right? Cop City, the Atlantic Public Safety Training Center, commonly known as Cop City. It's a police and fire services training campus under construction. Right? For what though? Okay. They're training these illegals. All right. And they just want this to go unnoticed. Oh, well, Antifa ran up on them. Oh, yeah, Antifa is part of Cop City. That was the actual training. Okay. The Black Atlanteans divided on Cop City. Yeah. You better understand that they're about to lock you down. Let's see. What do we got? Activist area in a country facing a rising tide of fascism, even progressives can be tainted by the allure of power. Hmm. Yeah, a psyop, you got to be able to see through it. City too busy to hate. If you can't see what's going on in Atlanta, right? Anyway, so reverse migration. Yeah, if you can't see through this, they got this convoluted way of trying to fool you. I'm going to do a bit more research on this to be able to lay it out in a more obvious fashion. But I just thought that I would land back. Look at this, is September 25th. What's today? Is today the 25th or the 26th? Wow. Okay, so this is, I done stumbled upon this. Yeah, I'm going to do some more research on this and most likely put a part 3 up because this is very important. When you're quoting W.E.B. Du Bois, who was an Edomite, okay, is this is Jake's knight in shining armor, who is an Edomite, to let you know how backwards a nigga is. Okay, Bayard Rustin. Anyway, so yeah, never trust thine enemy, right? Let's get that. Or let's get ignorant, because we know what the hell is going on this way. What is it? 1 Corinthians 2 and 11? Second Corinthians. Shalom. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. This is a device. This is a big device. Okay. Atlanta's Cop City. You got to know what Cop City is. All right. What are they doing? They're training cops. Well, they're giving migrants jobs. See that? Non-citizens to become police officers. Why? Why? Because there ain't enough niggas standing outside the police department trying to get a job? That's a damn lie. They're not eligible because they speak the language. Right? Anyway, so with that, we hope that the electorate edify you, brothers and sisters. Stay tuned for part 3. Shalom.